Supply Chain Management BA 362. This video is covering Chapter 2. In Chapter 2, we talk about customer service and customer satisfaction. So, customer service leads to customer satisfaction, or poor customer service can lead to unhappy customers. While they are related, they are not the same thing. So, customer service are the activities of the company that either provide support or information to customers. Well, customer satisfaction is really what the customer feels about the entire process. So, are they happy with the process? Do they become loyal customers? Are they coming back to us? Or are they not satisfied customers and so they stop purchasing from us? Obviously, higher customer satisfaction leads to higher income, higher profitability, and more stability in things. So the different customer service and marketing elements, as marketing is interrelated with customer service, there are three components of a transaction with a customer. We have the pre-transaction elements, transaction elements, and the post-transaction elements. So we're going to look at all of those individually in the next couple of slides. First, pre-transaction elements. So before the transaction even happens, there is a wide variety of activities that happen before a customer ever purchases from us. Now, if this is just a list of possible things that and activities, it really depends on what the customer is purchasing and what we're looking for. So, for example, this written customer service statement. That could be anything from a customer service policy that the company has in general that they want all employees to follow when they're working with customers, or it could actually be part of a written contract between a customer and a company that they are purchasing from. So some transactions, larger transactions, or contracts with suppliers will require contracts and those written statements to be included. Where if you go to Walmart or Target or another store, they probably just have a customer service statement that only their employees see or might be posted on a wall in their customer service center. So, um, other things that are part of pre-transaction would be making sure that our entire system is something that customers can work with, uh, product design, service design, all of the things that we're going to offer for sale, and advertising. So, marketing is part of the pre transaction. How do we get information out to customers so they even know to come to us for business? Then we have the actual transaction. First, do we even have the product in stock? So, making sure that we have appropriate stock levels and we're not running out of stock. Consistent stock outs or being out of stock usually leads to customers' dissatisfaction and customers not wanting to continue to do business with us. If, for example, if you went to a store and always bought the same thing or were looking for something, and then all of a sudden that store wasn't carrying it, so you went in there two or three times and couldn't find it, either it was always out of stock or they stopped carrying it, you would stop going to that store. Other elements of the transaction are, what is in the order? How can customers order from us? Do they have to come to a physical location? Do we have an online presence that allows for online shopping and online ordering? So, how easy do we make that transaction process for customers? The elements of the order cycle. So what the order cycle is how long it takes from the time we get an order from a customer to the time we deliver that item into the customer's hands. So how long does that take? What happens along that process? And how long is a customer willing to wait for the item that they've ordered? How are we going to get to it? Do we charge them for shipping? Our system accuracy, and then if there are product substitution policies. For example, if what they wanted is out of stock, but will allow another item to replace it if they agree to it, or the use of rain checks. So what rain checks are a guarantee that you're going to get a product or service. So companies that offer rain checks are usually during when they're having some kind of sale or big discount, and they sell out of the product before customers can take advantage of it. Some companies will offer rain checks where they guarantee the sales price for when they get new stock in. So it's a way of keeping the customer even when we're out of stock. Okay, and then the post-transaction elements. What service do we provide after the customer has already received our product or service? Do we install it for them? Do we allow repairs? Do we offer a warranty? How long will we provide service and repairs for the item if it's a type of item that needs service and repairs? Reverse logistics. So, how do we handle returns? How do customers return things to us? Is it a hassle or is it something that we make very easy and streamlined? How do we trace the product through the system? So, do we send them tracking information so they know exactly where their product is or their packages? How do we handle customer claims and complaints? Do we ignore customer complaints? Do we make sure that we only post positive reviews on our website and we never share negative reviews? Do we try to get negative reviews taken off the internet, or do we try to satisfy those customers? Okay. And sometimes temporarily replacing products that require repair or replacement. So an example of this would be if you have to take your car in for service and it's going to take longer, a day or a couple of days, offering you another vehicle to borrow until your vehicle has finished being serviced. So then different components of customer satisfaction. So first, the activity or process. So these are the activities and processes that we have to manage as part of the customer service thing. So product delivery, how do we get our items to the customers? How do we decide what items we're even offering? How do we deal with customer returns? How do customers order from us, etc. Performance measures. So key performance measures that we want to look at, their metrics, and we're going to talk about metrics more a little bit later on in this chapter about aspects of customer satisfaction. How do we measure customer satisfaction? Do we have reviews? Do we have a customer loyalty program? Do we have a referral program where customers who recommend their friends to us get some kind of a discount? And then our corporate philosophy, so that customer satisfaction and customer service are an integral part of our total supply chain activities. So as we're planning our supply chain, we're thinking about how do we keep our customers satisfied. So we're customers when we go into stores and purchase things, but stores are also customers. So Walmart is a customer. They have to buy the products that are on them shelves. So they're a customer of the companies that they purchase products from. Restaurants like McDonald's is a customer. They buy from Coke, so they're one of Coke's customers. That's the beverage that they offer. They buy their chicken and French fries and stuff from different suppliers. So they're also a customer. And first, McDonald's is a customer of the supplier, and then we're a customer of McDonald's. And so, how do we fit all of that integration along the entire supply chain so no customer is ever left unsatisfied as part of the process. Consistency. So, this is one of the single most important items in customer service and satisfaction is that consistency. What we deliver to customers is the same every time. We're consistent service and quality, especially with quality. So think about some things, some companies that you are loyal to yourself and things that you go back to with and shop, and why. Is it because of their consistent service and quality? And that's why you keep going back to it? Would you keep going back and purchasing something that had really low quality and fell apart all of the time? No, you would find a substitute product. Okay? So we want to provide customer certainty. Customer speed are really important, especially in this day and age. It's called the Amazon effect, where we expect things in 1 to 2 days. So that's something that Amazon has been really great about being able to provide for customers is this speed of service, being able to get you almost any item off their website within 48 hours. Other companies have struggled to compete with that and to compete with Amazon. But those other companies are still getting business. And that's because that consistency of service and quality are really more important to customers than speed, even in this day and age where we're impatient customers. Okay, so we'll continue in a second video.